If you're a remote marketers platform where you can actually sign up farmers and also sign up people on the platform as a remote marketer. Like I promised you, I'm going to take you through the process how to sign up someone irrespective of where you are. So let's get straight into it. So if you are a remote marketer, you're basically going to be using your platform. And I know for those of you that have your login details on the dashboard, it's easy for you to enter. So those of you on the platform, you realize that we gave you some login details per your registration. So you go there and here is it. Here's the employee sign-in backend. So if you don't know how to go about this, you just come to jennifer.com/login/admin, then employee. Okay, that's employee, and then you just, so when you come here, this is where you put in your details. So here we are going to be putting in our demo account. Okay, and then we put in our password. So if you already have your password, then you know that you can basically do this with the details we've given you. So you just verify yourself and then you just log in into the dashboard. So when you log into the dashboard, this is what you're going to be seeing. Okay, it's going to be greeting you, and then you have certain things you can do. So as a remote marketer, basically your job is recruiting retail farmers or wholesale farmers or anyone in the agricultural space where they're going to be selling their farm produce equipment, fertilizers, and everything in agricultural world. Okay, so first things first, if you're going to be signing somebody up, you need to know what type of farmer the person is or what type of seller the person is. If the person is a retail farmer or he retails farm or retails equipment, then ensure that your module is on retail. Okay, it's on retail. If the person is a wholesaler, ensure it's on wholesale. If the person sells equipment, ensure it's over there. Okay, so when you are done with that, so let's say that the person is a retail, so you choose retail. Then in your left corner, you're going to be seeing new store, add store, store list. That's you see all the stores that are already listed. Then since you're going to be managing that particular store, there are certain options that you can handle in this section. Okay, so where you are going to be shining more is on the add store. Okay, so you click on add store. Once it loads up, this is where you are going to be filling the details of the farmer. Okay, so you come in, so let's just say Kwame. So let's say they know, so Kwame retail or Kwame farms or Kwame store, anyhow it is. Then you can put an address or you can just ignore. So let's just say the person is in Accra, so let's just say Medina. Okay, so here you put in the person's logo and the person's store cover. Okay, so for the sake of this thing, let's just do something, just let's put in something here. Okay, so and then you come here, ensure here, just put one here, and then expect the time of delivery. Now this is where you're going to selecting the delivery time of that particular store. So what's the minimum time that store can deliver? Let's say it's 30 minutes. What's the maximum time in case of anything? 60 minutes, or yeah, so let's say 60. So if it's going to be minutes, since it's a retail store, it's always supposed to be in minutes or hours, not more than that. Okay, so let's say minutes, and then you click on done. Then the zone. Now remember that depending on where you are registered, if you are registered in the region, in any region, you will find your region over here. So I'm in Accra, so it's going to be in Accra. Then now the map is going to allocate where you are. So let's just say the store is in Medina, so Medina Zongo Junction, you see. So I choose Medina Zongo Junction depending on where I am. Okay, but if there are specifics, you can just put in those specifics to show exactly where the store is. Then automatically the latitude and longitude are picked up by the system to enable you to just pick it up and then go on with the next process. So you come here, so you fill in the owner of the store. So let's just say it's Kwame Sika, and then you put in the person's number. For the sake of this, let's just put in any random number. So here you put in the person's email, so Kwame store at gmail.com. okay, then you put in a password. Okay, just put in a random password. Ensure this password is has different combinations. There should be asterisks, there should be number, there should be alphabets and all of that. Ensure that you mix the numbers up for security. So let's just put in any password. Okay, and then when we are done, we just click submit. Much for just and I can see it's been added. It took a while, but probably the network. Okay, it took a while for it to appear here. So since it's good, since it's something that we just did, we'll just, okay, since you're already here, let me show you something else that you need to do. Okay, so since the store is already here, there are certain things that we need to do for this store. So we come here, we click on this store, then we come to settings. Okay, now this way you input the settings for this farmer. Okay, what is the farmer's minimum order? Okay, let's just say his minimum order is maybe 40 Ghana cedis. What is the minimum processing time they normally use for their in processing when an order comes through? Maybe it's just 10 minutes. You put it there, and then so you can leave this other site. Okay, so if the store approves of scheduled order, which means somebody can schedule an order within 3 or 4 hours time, you can always enable this. Okay, and then okay, so that will reboot quickly. And then if the store has their own delivery too, you can just quickly put that on. Okay, and then here is also very important, always ensure that the stores give you their time of opening, the time of closing. So let's just say that the stores open at 10 a.m. in the morning and they close at 6 p.m. Then you choose that time. Okay, so let's just say 06, so let's just say 18:00, that's for 6 o'clock. So you choose that time, and then you do the same thing for the others. Okay, so you do the same for the others, and then you save it. Okay, now this is what you need to do for the store once you sign them up. Okay, then from there you come to the metadata, and then this way you put in the store. But this one you can leave this side out of it if you're not conversant with it. Maybe we'll do that for you. Okay, so this is how you can easily sign up somebody on the platform. It's as easy as ABC, and you don't have to worry yourself about how to go about it. Okay, so I want to thank you all so much for your time, and if you have any issue, always endeavor to reach out to us and we will be of assistance. Have a wonderful morning.